Hi, everybody. End of the week update coming to you on February 11th, the evening of February 11th, 2022. We'll get right to it. Case rates in the county, that 7-day cumulative case rate continues to trend down positively in the right direction. Fewer cases. We're watching that day by day instead of week by week now. And the news has been consistently encouraging since January 21st. Good news, too, is that that is being reflected in what we're seeing in our confirmed cases within AUSD, an almost 50% decline in cases, confirmed cases island-wide this week. And keep in mind, we were not only getting results from our national labs testing, but lots and lots of additional at-home testing and confirmed positives coming from families who were calling us after testing positive on a rapid test or seeing their healthcare provider. So this data includes multiple sources of input, and again, uniformly cases going down significantly over the last couple of weeks and down about 50% this week in AUSD. As always, we lay them out school by school, so you can pause the video here or access the slides that we send along with these updates to see how things are trending at your particular school, middle and high school here. Elementary schools here, flat and down in most places. That would be make sense or be obvious in light of the general decline that we're seeing. We're going to keep hammering at wanting folks to help us out after the February break, asking all families to do whatever they can to procure a rapid test, set it aside so that all staff and students are taking a rapid test on February 27th before we all come back to campus on Monday, February 28th. You can still, and we've got the link here, you can still send for those 4 kits that the federal government has committed to providing to every residential address in the U.S. You can be reimbursed by your healthcare provider for any rapid tests you've bought after January 15th. And if you absolutely can't get a hold of a rapid test, we are going to have test centers open, PCR test centers open on Wednesday and Thursday of the week during the break. We want folks to do those tests, obviously, on Wednesday and Thursday, so you have results in hand by Sunday or Sunday evening in order to make a good decision, the right decision about what to do on Monday morning. Looking ahead, some pretty significant and substantial discussions with our school board coming up. This Thursday, February 17th, we will be talking about and proposing a first phase of phase down modifications relative to our COVID restrictions or COVID modifications. It doesn't mean that we are declaring the party over or mission accomplished. We just want to be very thoughtful, and as conditions continue to improve across the county and the state, and as vaccinations become more prevalent in the community, we want to make sure that we are not missing opportunities to bring back increased normalcy for our kids in a responsible way and in a way that is commensurate with the improvement that we are seeing. I think that's very important that we take those steps whenever we can to fully optimize the students' experience on campus this year, everywhere we can and anywhere we can, provided that that's done thoughtfully and responsibly and in accordance with what public health is permitting. So a small set of modifications in that first phase that we'll be talking about, making outdoor masking optional. That's actually never been a directive or a requirement from state public health or county public health. We've been more conservative locally, and I think rightfully so. It's served us well. We're talking about now bringing the isolation period for infected students down from 10 days with no test to 5 days with a test. State and county public health have permitted this for several weeks now. We've held on to it for logistical reasons. We think it's time to think about drawing that down. And also different thresholds for when we would be closing or fully quarantining elementary school classes with multiple cases in them. We have taken a very conservative approach there. There actually has been no threshold that's been established by the state and county. We felt it was important to do so. So we're going to have a conversation about that topic on the 17th as well, with the goal of really making sure that if and when we do fully quarantine or close additional classes, that's done more on a case-by-case basis, where we're increasingly certain that the cases in that classroom during a set period of time are epidemiologically linked. We really want class closures from this point on in the school year to be an absolute exception rather than any kind of rule. But again, it's something we're going to have an open and public conversation about. We want to do it thoughtfully. We want to do it responsibly so that staff feels okay with it and that our students benefit from being in school as much as possible. So that's it for the week. Really encourage folks to tune into the board meeting on Thursday. Check out our newsletter this weekend, which will have a lot more details, including more details on this phase 1 proposal. And we'll see you hopefully Thursday night at our board meeting. Take care.